Hello and welcome to the audio newsletter for the 22nd of July 2026, presented by myself, Felicity, and Angie. This newsletter's executive message was from NatRoad CEO Warren Clark.
This week, I've been pressing the federal government hard to drop the road user charge back to zero as the national average diesel price climbed to above $2 per litre for the first time since May. From the 3rd of August, it gets worse. The RUC is set to lift from 16.4 cents to 32.4 cents per litre, and the fuel excise climbs from 36.6 cents to 52.6 cents. What that means for the overall pump price, no one can say for certain, but we know it's heading up. The truth is the government can't control global diesel prices, but it can control the taxes it stacks on top. That's why NatRoad is calling for the RUC to stay at zero until at least 1 January next year, and I've been making that case directly. I sat down with ABC TV and Channel 7 this week to explain it, and you can also read our press release on our website, where I've warned high diesel prices always hit trucking businesses first before flowing through to every Australian paying more for groceries, medicines, and everyday essentials. I'll keep pushing for real relief. In the meantime, I'd encourage you to review your fuel levy arrangements and make sure rising costs are properly covered, and have those conversations with your customers early. The Fuel Crisis Support webpage also has practical tools on managing higher operating costs, including VAS reporting and cash flow support.
Registrations are now open for NatRoad's annual conference, NatRoad Connect 26, at the Star Gold Coast on Thursday the 5th and Friday the 6th of November. Joining us as we bring the industry together to talk about what's really happening on the ground, learn from each other, and gather ideas you can put to work. The stakes are high, and this year, setting high standards for business performance can make a real difference to who comes out ahead. From managing risk and compliance to protecting margin in a volatile market, you'll leave NatRoad Connect 26 with the ideas you need to protect the business you've built and set it up for what's next. Click on the link in the newsletter for more information and to register.
The 90,000th Australian-designed and manufactured Kenworth truck was officially delivered during the celebration at PACCAR's Baywater production facility in Melbourne. Since commencing local manufacturing in 1971, Kenworth has consistently expanded to meet growing demand. More than 55 years later, the 90,000th Kenworth has been produced at Bayswater and delivered to Geelong-based McColl's Transport during an all-employee event celebrating Australian manufacturing, where both vehicles were displayed. Click on the link in the newsletter to read the full article on the NatRoad website.
Breaking down and understanding the information in modern awards and the National Employment Standards, NES, can be complicated, and it is sometimes difficult to understand exactly what is required of you as an employer. Understanding annual leave and how it accumulates makes it easier to ensure you are meeting your obligations. Find out more about minimum entitlements, annual leave loading, annual closeouts, excessive leave accruals, and more by following the link in the newsletter to access our annual leave fact sheet in the member portal.
Still working through new wage rates and allowances that apply from the first full pay period starting on or after 1 July 2026. You can find the specific rates applicable to your employees in the Road Transport Long Distance Operations Award 2020, the Road Transport and Distribution Award 2020, and the Clerks Private Sector Award 2020. Click on the link in the newsletter to download our wage rates and allowances fact sheet.
The NHBR has released a series of videos to help encourage the operators, drivers, auditors, road managers, and the broader industry to learn more about the HBNL amendments being introduced from the 1st of August. Click on the link in the newsletter to watch the videos or visit the NHBR website for more information about what the changes will mean for you in your role. Remember, you can also download the HBNL fact sheet from the link in the newsletter to check you are prepared for the changes.
NatRoad would like to thank PACCAR and Dealer Industry Fund for sponsoring this newsletter.